welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Looks right for a quick completion. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the back gets the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Tigers churn out another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab and tackled there by the defense. Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Can he get there on the ground? Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
This has become a marathon drive. Play number 14 coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch.
On the screen. He's tackled at the 27. It's 3rd down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep and get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
And the Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over the sidelines just looking for answers.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score. Clemson 7, Alabama 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion now from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Martinez. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. And the ball is hauled in. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Slide 22. Slide 22. Slider.
Receiver in motion now. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the double.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Freedom. Cobra.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On third down, he drops to throw. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Got
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. They move to 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
Now the Crimson Tide will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that 1st down.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Takes off in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position, down to the 24.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
He's brought down at the 21. Now a 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Game makes it second and medium. On the run, it's Stewart. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on down.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room with the 25. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Powering through the defender. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. To bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Pressure is coming, and they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Number 87. Hauls it in the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14.
That makes the score Alabama 24, Clemson.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score Alabama 24, Clemson 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Hands it off on the counter. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances. This guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Third down coming up.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown. Tied. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Over the middle and incomplete. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a sophomore making an impact play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Thorne. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Just trucks the man. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut into this lead. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Running back with the football. It tests the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He hands it off from the gun. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on a jet sweep. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Clemson.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?